Portable gaming handhelds are really starting to take off following the advent of the Steam Deck, and one of the most hyped introductions so far has been the Asus Rog Ally. It has a few differences from the Steam Deck that make it an exciting prospect for those who want a more powerful alternative with a Ryzen Z1 processor, a 120Hz IPS 1080p display, and the native Windows support. So here in this video we have for the review Asus Rog Ally. So let's start the video and see how it is. So before starting with its review, I want to tell you the specification of this device. The processor is AMD Ryzen Z1, which is a 4nm processor, 16GB of LPDDR5 RAM, full HD display with a 500 nits IPS panel, 512GB SSD, there are 3.5mm audio jack, micro SD card slot, Rog XG mobile interface with a USB Type-C, and there is TP 1.4 support. Audio wise, there are two 1W speakers with a Dolby Atmos, and dual microphone is there, Wi-Fi 6E with a Bluetooth 5.2, 40W of battery, and Type-C charger with a 65W fast charging is there. So overall it's a great device. So what's in the box? You can find a Asus Rog Ally handheld console, 65W Type-C charger, and support documentation. Design and build quality. Asus has put a lot of thought into the Rog Ally's design. First, let's discuss the external design and the build quality of the handheld. We will talk about the internal cooling system or other things later. The front of the handheld houses the screen with the Rog logo on the bottom bezel. The front looks neat with the obvious gaming theme design choices. The thumbsticks have Aura Sync RGB, which is completely customizable through the software and can sync with other Asus peripherals as well. The curved edge helps in comfortably holding the device, and we are happy about the device. Looking at the back, we can see a few interesting design elements, and that's okay for the device. What the design elements are required are all placed here. The question is, does this handheld, that is Rog Ally, is durable enough? Device is built well and did not get any noticeable damage from the use that we have used till now, but it looks heavy in the hand. But if you drop it from like more height, so I felt that it may break. Okay, so small falls like fall from the lower heights, it can survive, but it cannot survive the height from like your shoulder level height, or from your hands itself. Like 4 feet drop can cause a damage to it. Rog Ally's controller. The controller input works quite well and feels comfortable to use throughout all the games that we have. Here I am playing a simple game to demonstrate its usage or how we can hold and play it. The shoulder buttons are customizable and can be made to actuate instantly rather than a deep press. This is useful in FPS games, and we can even use the macro buttons at the back to reload, jump, or any other action required. I am not fond of playing heavy games, but here I am playing a simple game for you to show its usage. Display. The Rog Ally's display is impressive, and the Asus has included a 7-inch 120Hz IPS display here. The response time concerns gamers quite a lot, especially since they want to avoid ghosting in gameplay. Of course, the color performance is also important, so the Data Color Spider X Pro to test the Ally's color space has been used in some website I have seen. So they are measuring its performance using that benchmark. It's good, it has performed really well there. So color space coverage is 100%. sRGB color game mode is there, and sRGB came out to be 96%, as I checked in the internet about its various display test or benchmarks. Okay, so response time, what I felt, I'm not a gamer actually, but the response time, the feedback from the buttons, it's really good. Coming to the brightness and contrast ratio, the Rog Ally goes up to 500 nits of brightness, and it's good. Software wise, Rogue Ally has 10-point touchscreen and the experience is just as good as other Windows touchscreen laptops. While it seems to be precisely known where I'm touching the display, it's also sheer small size of the display makes it hard to correctly tap on the UI elements. So that is what I felt. 7-inch screen, you are accessing Windows, it's difficult to like tap at the right point. Okay, so okay, they have made it, but you have to get adjusted to it. For capturing audio, the Rogue Ally has dual mics and these work pretty well for communication in games or for apps like Microsoft Teams or Discord. This is true as long as you're using it in handheld position. You need to directly speak at the device, otherwise it doesn't catch the microphone input times. Although there is AI noise reduction feature is there which filters out the external noise. In terms of speakers, here I'm going to play the audio first. Okay, it's a no copyright music audio, so let's hear it and later I can speak about the sound quality. The Ally packs dual speakers which are both 1 watt. These are very good speakers with a level of quality and loudness you wouldn't expect from a small device. They have a decent amount of bass while also expressing the mids and highs of the song without getting muddy. Overall, the sound quality is good. So the reasons to buy this particular Rogue Ally is performance is on par with the mid-range gaming laptops, excellent 7-inch 120Hz IPS display, decent as a multimedia device, controller feels good in the hand and offers custom mapping, software offers a high level of customizability. Overall, is it worth? You should buy it. The Rogue Ally is worth it if you are considering it as your next or even first gaming handheld and you do not need to know your way around slightly unoptimized software to use the device comfortably. But being a Windows 7 power device, it's not too hard to figure your way around all the software bugs. Still, the software does make this device hard to recommend for everyone. Okay, so if you are a hardcore gamer, Windows 11 operating system, games installation, it becomes clumsy. So yes, if you want to enjoy the both worlds, then you can go for it. Otherwise, it will be an overhead for you. So this is all about my review of Asus Rog Ally. If you like the video, please hit the like button. Do share this video among your friends. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe our channel. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye.